Hi guys, welcome back. So this is just a special video here because we're going to look at Pulsechain today. I didn't forget about this one, but I haven't done a brief looking or an in-depth looking at Pulsechain just to see where we're going. That's all you those who are interested in Pulsechain here. We're going to start off with not the S&P BTC chart on the trading views. Let's just go to the BTC chart and just see what's happening here. So here we go. Now I've got my lines still all marked in, and I haven't changed them a bit. I will do it now. So you can see here, this is the Bitcoin chart and it's on the 4-hour chart. So from here, it was Wednesday the 4th of March, we had the high there, and it's going down in between this channel and this channel. And my marker here, you can see this purple line here. I would say it'd be going up till Thursday, and then we're going to get a drop down, because when you can see it come down here, this line here, you'll see you'll go to Friday the 13th. So we could have a drop here also, as if you believe in the full moon and all spiritual things included. But I'm going to take my bets on this one, and I think we're going to head up. But then come Thursday here, Thursday, Friday, we'll turn around and come back down here like so. Or that is one way. If I just squeeze this up also, you see this green line here and this green line, that was the channel we've been bouncing in and out from here, and it went over it a bit here, and I think we could go to here and come back down, or even stretch out, go to here and then come back down Monday. We could even go up here. We could even step out of this box here. Let me just make it even smaller for you here like so, and come out to this line here, this blue trend line coming down here. But I don't think that's going to happen. What I think is going to happen here, bear with me, from this high, I think we're going to touch here, as you see my marker, and come down here for Friday the 13th, because we've got a lot of crossings here on these trend lines, and that's a junction here. And then from then on, we could see ourselves maybe consolidate or go back up, because we want to get out of this. I'll just stretch this. We want to get out of this green box. Then everything will be all right. But as you know, I think we could even drop down to here to the beginning of April, end of March. So I will draw that in, and let me just take this out for you like so. And this is my opinion only, guys. So I reckon we could come down here, and as I said, Thursday, then start to head back down here like so here, and then we could try to maybe go back up, got not a lot of power, and come back down here like so, and hopefully start consolidating and make our way back up. So I'm going to leave that in the red here. I'm not going to do actually the highs or the alternate. I don't think it's going to go up. I just have a feeling it's going to still stay in this box until it comes down here, because we're still in the retrograde here, if you believe the moon cycles, and until we come out of the shadow, that's around the April time. And if it heads down here, it will be the end of March, April time, where maybe you can start consolidating and going up. That's BTC anyway, and that's my view on it. Let's just have a look at ETH now. Let's go to ETH. So ETH here, what's happening here? Same sort of thing. We've got this channel here. Let me just blow this up. That we're bouncing in and out of here. You can see we hit the bottom of the channel here, come back out, hit a couple of times at the top. It's hit this bottom channel here again. It's gone back up to the top, nearly gone out of it, come back in, and my markings are still here. This yellow marking here are saying we can go up and out, or we could actually come back down. I'm just going to move these actually across like so here. I think you could do something similar, start heading back down here Friday the 13th. Let me just, what I will do is actually I'll draw them in again and take it from there. So let's just put some new drawings in here. I will leave this one because this is an example. It could come back down here and you know, go back up. That's the alternative. Come back down here and then go up. But what I do believe is going to happen here on Ethereum, that we're going to come up here like so, hit the box there, and then come back down, yeah, like so, and maybe even try to and come back down here also like this. Hopefully we'll get some sort of contact with these lines and consolidate before we go back up here. So let me just change that one for you here. Let me just put that in the green, just so that it stands out a bit better. Yeah, so we'll leave those in. Could go either way, down, hit this bottom trend line of this orange box that I got drawn out here, come back up, and let me just do this for you. Yeah, and then, you know, come back, retest it, and then come back out of it. Or it could very well come back over down here, and that should be it, because it should be end of March, as you can see here, beginning of April, and that is the turnaround that I'm looking for in Ethereum and BTC. So yeah, that's my view on it. Okay, let's just go to the charts in we want to look at Pulsechain. Yeah, we want to look at Pulsechain because I'll get to Ryujin and that in a minute, but this is especially, I want to just look at some stuff on Pulsechain here, because as I said to you a good few months ago now, probably 6 months ago, I said Pulsechain is down, but it's not out. Yeah, Pulsechain is down, but it's not out. And if you believe in Richard Hart and what he's doing, you got to take that with some consideration and just put your money where your mouth is. So what I'm looking at here is we can go to the PTGC, yeah, and I have my markings still in there. So we're on 49.4. We're on, let's get this, bring this up. We're on 43.29 million market cap, 679 liquidity, 17k holders, and the total supply is 333, as it says on my cap. But let's just go into it a bit more deeply. I'm going to just go show you here. Let's just show you up here. If I could squeeze it, I'll have to go to the daily. Don't mind me. So on the daily here, yeah, people are saying it's going back up. It's going back up, but not yet. It's another month or two maybe to go back up. So as you can see here, that was the high up here, yeah, around 1331. I'll just stretch it out here. That was the high here, yeah. It's come back down, done a W, and it's hit this yellow trend line a couple of times. If I just shift this over, it's come down again here, and we need to zoom in here. We need to zoom in, because this line I've made down here, just put that in green for you, that is the bottom. That's what I'm saying anyway, that's the bottom. So bring it down to the 4 hour, and I do want to get into this one, PTGC, but not yet. So if I squeeze this down a bit more, the ending I've got around April, guys, around April, 13, 14, 15. You see around here that should hit the bottom, and then from it, then we consolidate. So at the moment, you know, it's hit that. It might hit it again, then come down. I'll draw it in for you. Yeah, I'll just draw it in for you because I'm not putting any money in these coins unless it hits my magnet line down the bottom here. Okay, because you want to get your money's worth. Yeah, so I think it'll hit that again, then make its way back down here like so before it attempts its way out here, and that could be early February sometimes. Right, so that is a quick look at PTGC. We will look at this one and we will keep our eye on it because we do want to get into this one. There's only a handful of Pulsechain coins I want to get into. Okay, the other one is pretty similar, is UFO. Let's see what a UFO is. UFO here, take you to the daily. Let's see what it's saying. We're on 5822. We're on, I like this because it's a lower market cap actually. It's on 5.83 million market cap, 714 liquidity, and only, it's like half, there's less than half, 6.39k holders. So, you know, not too many people in this one, but the bottom was down here. Let's just bring this to the daily and let's just see what the chart is saying here. So I could even take it from up here and come down here. And let me just stretch these over here like that. And let me just put that one in green. So if I just blow this up for you, obviously it's gone past that one, so we'll take that one out. This bottom line here, it's ever so close. We'll have to go down to the 4 hour. This is on UFO. We're going to go down to the 4 hour here. And let's just see what my markings are telling us. So we've got the 23rd here. Let's just have a look at this and go into it and see what the chart is really telling us. So that was a high here, and that was a semi-high here. So the semi-high is saying, we'll rub out that one. We'll just go with this green one for the moment. And if I stretch that, and if it comes down here, well, this one could be earlier actually. This one could be earlier, and like I say, because it's got less in market cap, it could actually pump before PTGC, but we just have to wait and see on that one. Yeah, so this one I got like 17th of March, which is next week. Next week, if we see it hit the bottom here, down here, and we can see it consolidating, then you know we're on the right track here. That's for UFO. Let's just go to the next one now here, and let's see what the other coins are saying that I'm interested in, and that I will get in, and I'll let you know when I get into these ones. Yeah, so the next one is the Most coin. That's with Richard Hart's face on the front. It's the Most coin. We're on 3742 at the moment. We're on 3.74 million market cap. You see it's lower market cap, lower liquidity also, 117, and 8.4k holders. There's quite a few people in this one. 999 total supply. And let's look from this high. Let's just take this blue, the price check out, because we can see it quite better. Now if I just go up here, just put this back. Okay, so from here, the high here to the low, and I've got two lines there. That's going till May, guys. That's going till May before anything happens with that one most. So I'm going to put some money down, but not until May, guys, on this Most coin. So I'm not rushing into these ones. I think Ethereum's going to pump first, and then you can see some of these coins going off one by one. But the more diverse you are in your coins, the more chance you got to rotate and be a millionaire, because we all want to be millionaires, right? So okay, so that's the most coin. I'll show you the bigger picture for this one also before we change tokens. Let's have a look at this one. So this one, okay, as you can see, look, we're right down the end now, and this is most wanted, you see. So it's come from up here, from a high from around 1471, and we're all the way down 3736 right down here. So it's going to consolidate for a bit more, and as I said, let's just zoom this back up. We've got this until 4th of April. We can see where it is there. If it goes past this line here, let's put that in a different color. These two anyway, these two magnet lines. So this one is at roughly, guys, 2509, and the ending one here 3485. So if it hits this one, I would just circle it for you here. If it goes past this here and past this one, it's going to go to this one here, and that's May. So if it still goes down in April, then May is your last contact point for this most coin, and that's when we should be putting our money, our bags down. Well, that's what I'll be doing anyway, not financial advice. So that's it on this most wanted coin. Let's see what's next now. So yeah, I think that was the most of it. It was just a quick recap on these Pulsechain coins. I haven't forgotten the Pulsechain. Everybody's slating it at the moment, but those in the know, and those who believe will believe. It's going to be probably one of the last chains to run, but it will run, and hopefully you can get some bags on there from your Ethereum wins. Yeah, so we'll look at Omikami before we go. As I said, this is a quick one just to keep you Omikami family updated. We're on 3555 and we're on 3.36 million market cap, 382 liquidity, 11.81k holders. I'm going to zoom in for this one. If you've been following me, you know where we are at the moment. Let's just zoom in the 4 hour here. We're right down the bottom here, and I haven't changed any of my lines. Let's have a look what's happening here. So let's stretch this out a bit more. Okay, so those bars, I said it was going to go down here, and at the moment it looks like we're just scaling. It's going straight. Look, so from here, from the 28th of February to the 9th of March, what we are now, it's going in a semi-straight line here. So I'm expecting a dip sooner or later to down to this magnet line down here around 3058, and the last one down here 2961 before anything happens, before I put any money down, and before we get excited. Once it comes down here, as I said, it could be consolidating before it goes up. So at the moment we can just move this line, this trend line, the white one, across, because we're seeing what happens. We're doing this on a daily here. So yeah, down here I got around the 18th of March. So what I will do, I will just bring this over to the 18th of March. So we want to see something happening down here, or it's starting to go down. Yeah, I'll keep my lines in, I'll keep those drawings in. What I will do is I'll move it across, because that's just from below. When it comes down here, see, around here, let's put that a bit bigger for you. Once it comes down here, and it is going to come down here, guys, once it comes down here, that will be the last magnet line across, and it should be consolidating before it starts to work its way up here. Yeah, so here, let's move these across also and give it a bit more. Could be coming down here if it goes there, and this one See, roughly all in this pink box here that I've done. I will take these out now because we don't need them here. Try to make it a bit clearer for you. I know my maps are a bit messy, but as long as I know what's going on and I can really translate what's going on to you guys, then you got no fear. So the bottom it should be coming around next week maybe. We'll see if it comes down or see if it goes up before it comes down. And looking at the bigger picture here, you see we're right down here, guys. You see that? We're right down here, guys. It's madness, but we're right down at the bottom here. So we've got to consolidate, and that here, this marker here, 12th of May, that I said it should be definitely going up by then. So around roughly 2 months to go. So you have a bit more time to put down some more money in Omikami and Ryujin, yeah? So no worries on that score. Let's have a look what's happening in Ryujin also. Let's have a look down here. So Ryujin here, we're on 1619, so we're on 1.61 million market cap, 236 liquidity, 100% locks, just like Omikami. On 11k holders. Yeah, that's gone down, guys. That's definitely gone down. It was much more than that, and we could see maybe going down to under 11k holders. So really, Omikami and Ryujin come at the same time, and they're kind of brother and sister, or brothers, whatever. But I suspect people not too sure about Ryujin. We'll see in the long run. But I am holding both. So let's just take this off and have a more in-depth view on this. So here we are here. And that's just got the last magnet line down here. I'll read it out to you. So this is 6,000. I put 6,000. So I've got to move this white trend line down here. And I've got a crossing point at the 23rd of March. So I'll move this over, take out that, so we don't need that no more. And I'm going to draw that again. This is where I think it could be heading. Sooner or later, I think we're gonna be dropping down, if not straight away. By April, consolidate for a month, and then start to work its way back up. This is the last line, guys. This is the last line, and we want to be ready for that, because once you see it head down here, this will be the last drop, and that's the same in Ethereum and Bitcoin. We've got one more drop to go. Yeah, one more drop to go. When that happens, that's your time, guys. That's when you want to put down any money that you've saved in the coins that you believe in, yeah? So that's Ryujin. And as I said to you before, you know the score. If you believe, you put down. If you don't believe, you run away. And some people have been, because this has definitely gone down. These holders have definitely gone down in Ryujin. Let's look what people are they taking out. I think a lot of people are putting in 600, taking out 700. This guy's taking out 1,000. He's putting 1,000. Yeah, at this late stages now of the game, guys, it's no point taking out. Some guys taking out 1,000 sometimes. Some guys put in 1,000. We'll have a look at let's go back to Omikami and have a look. It's a bit of a mismatch here. Let's go back to Omikami and see what's happening there. All right, when it wants to. Right, so let's have a look. Okay, some guy's taking out 1,000, or girl, put in 500, put in 1,000 plus, taking out $3,500, guys. This is not. He doesn't believe. He doesn't believe. I just like looking into this because a lot of people are starting to be very wary now of the game. And listen, guys, you can't come out at this stage of the game. Your 1,000 is taken out. Because what we were looking for here, we're looking for any whales starting to come in. That's all it takes, guys. It takes a couple of whales to come in and drop big bags, and then everybody else is going to follow. Just like Bitcoin, just like Ethereum. Once people see that the big whales are starting dropping in big bags, people are going to come flying in. But we want to be smarter than that. And as you can see, my charts, if you want to follow them, according to my my chart planning, when the bottom end's in, that's where I'm going to drop some bags down there too. Hopefully, if I can get some more money from somewhere. That's what you need to do now, guys. It's not long. 1 to 2 months here you got left. And then we're right up the chart. Someone's putting 1,000. Someone's taking out 1,000. Taking out 2.5. Yeah, so on that score, guys, it's really, people are not sure. I think they're waiting for the last drop on Bitcoin and Ethereum before they put in any more money in. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. So on that note, let's just take it back up here. Yeah, I'll just end with the big outlook on Mikami. I know Mikami here. Yeah. Before I go, I did have a few people messaging me saying, "Oh, where could it go to?" No one knows where it could go to. Obviously, the 64 billion and the 22 billion in Ryujin, that's going to happen. But it's not going to be in one run. It's going to be at least take 2 runs on it. So this is the first bull run, and the next one could be because that's before the 2030, and that's everything. It changes after that. But we got this bull run and the next one. I'll just do just to show you guys. Let me just have to squeeze it over. Let me do a Fibonacci pull. Now, depending on you, I mean, you can take it from here. A lot of people, you could take it from the high. I mean, I'm being conservative, like I told someone, I think it was Kim. Yeah, I told you, I'm being conservative whenever I do this because if we're conservative when it goes up and it goes past our point, then everybody's super happy. I could pull it up from here, but I won't. I'll pull it just from down here. This is just to have a look. So that's if it goes to its, all-time highs there. But the next stop, the next 618 is up here, and you got a reading of there, 696 roughly. If we drag this down a bit, could go up to that, the 2618 up here. I'm reckon it's going to go up to there. Even no one knows, as I said, guys. But even if you're down at the bottom here, and it goes up to just as look. Okay, let's just do this before we go. Okay. Sorry, I'll keep that in. Just what it went to. Let's just have a look at what it went to originally, yeah, and then I'll do a price check on it. So from the bottom here, roughly here, so if it goes up to, like, look, just say the all-time high, so that's 3,000%, but it's not going to go there and stop. No way. Look, so what you need to do, that one 618 here, that first stop, that's definitely, definitely it's going to go, look, that's 5,000 odd percent up. It could go just above that, and that's why I think it's going to go roughly around there. Or even it could even go higher. It could go higher, guys, sorry, to the next stop up here. So if it goes up to the next stop up here, you're looking at 8,000 plus. So, guys, I'll leave you with that. you know, anything is achievable, you know, in this bull run. And I reckon we're definitely gonna go past this first one. So if you have your sights on this one, I mean, I've got my sights. Look, the 3,000. I've got my sights definitely on this one. The 5,000% here. Anything above that is a bonus. But you need to know what you're doing. As I said, I've got my Omikami and Ryujin in a lot of different wallets now. So when the time is right and when the pump starts, you know, you want to be closing some of your wallets. Or I can't tell you what to do. Everybody's each to their own. But you know, when the time is right, you'll know to take it. And if I ever tell anybody anything in this game, because I've been in it since 2017 and I've lost so much money, the main thing, there's no doubt about it. The main thing, and I've talked to a lot of people also that kind of missed the bull run, or they didn't make it anyway. They're not millionaires. Do you know what that is? The main thing is, don't be too greedy. Do not be too. When you're being greedy, that's it. That's it. Ending up with nothing or ending up with something. That's the way you got to look at it. Do I want to end up with something, or do I want to end up with nothing? That's all I got to say to you guys. This time, it's going to be good for all of us, yeah. When the time is right and when you see this start going up there, don't be greedy, guys. Don't be greedy, and we'll all win in this game. Okay, on that note, I'll see you end of the week, probably the weekend, and stay safe and message me any questions you want. I'll see you back here real soon. Okay, take care. Peace.